Good morning, good morning. It's great to get up late. Good morning to you. Breakfast at Fishinies. It's awfully shiny in here, don't you think? Let's see if that helps. There. How about that? Let's see if this helps. This is a professional sports broadcast. I'm Mike Fisher, your trusty and trusted reporter. It's football week. It's finally here. We never thought we'd make it again, did we? But we made it. All is grand with the world. The topic of the morning for the moment is about the value of Dalton Schultz. And yeah, we can get into the details of this Bleacher Report trade proposal, if you will, and we will get into the details of what they're suggesting. But when we break it down, you're going to understand the value of the conversation, unless you're just some dumbass that just wants to type in clickbait. Just give me 20 minutes and I will give you the Cowboys world on this subject and so much more. And then you'll understand, rather than knee jerking or jerking some other part of your body. You know who I'm talking to. Yeah, you. Just take a breath and let me walk you through this. Also walking you through the day today, we've got Big Mike at 10 o'clock inside the Star. We'll be there for that. Cowboy practice at 11. We'll be on the field for that. I'm assuming on this glorious day in Frisco, as we do breakfast at Fishinies here, that will be outdoors, but we'll let you know. And then we're in the locker room a little bit after that. So let's plan on, because there's an 11 o'clock practice open to the media, let's plan on Fish for Lunch live in the noon hour from the Star. That's always special. Of course, you can always get it at cowboyssi.com as well. We'll take you very in-depth into practice, and we'll do it like nobody else does it because we'll do it live. Now, we'll also have Jason Peters' stuff today. We walked you through this late last week, of course, and throughout the weekend. Why hasn't he signed officially on Friday night? Because you can't sign officially on Friday night. That would be one of the reasons why. Thank you, Mark Pellone, for getting it. Fish, you're scaring me with this headline, but now I see. Because you took a breath. Brock Bunyan. Clickbait. Brock Bunyan does not get it. Casa de Finch does not get it. Boys, Casa and Brock, bring something of intellect to the table, would you please, before you just type in BULLSH. Thank you. Straight dope, no bullshit here, including congratulating all of us. What you have helped us build here, we're on the verge of 55,000 people, now has sponsors saying, we'd like to give Fishheads something for being here. So, Cowboy season is here. Winning season is here. With the regular season now coming Thursday night, Bills at Rams, and then Sunday. Then of course all Sunday, and then we'll be at AT&T Stadium on Sunday night. Bucks at Cowboys. We are giving you opportunities to win in more ways than one. One of those ways is at MyBookie. If you're a seasoned bettor, I bet you are, or if you're a first timer, and I'm going to dip my toe into this and use the guidance of MyBookie to help me out, giving us the most for our money. A double deposit bonus right now up to $1,000. Follow the link in the show description. You see it below, and then you see it pinned to the top here, and you instantly double your money with MyBookie. $250 deposit puts $500 into your account. So let's have some fun with this. Let's do this together. You bet on win team totals, predict the Super Bowl winner, or, of course, take a look at your Dallas Cowboys, who happen to be 1.5-point underdogs right now at home against Tom Brady and the Buccaneers. Again, use code FISH22 when you sign up. That's right. Emmett's number, my name, FISH22 when you sign up and get double your deposit. Follow the link in the notes and click to join now. Bet anything, anytime, anywhere with MyBookie. FISH22 is the code. Dalton Schultz is not as good a player as ROQUAN Smith. What? No, right? I'm right? If you were going to hold an NFL draft of veteran players, ROQUAN Smith would go ahead of Dalton Schultz, and I'm going to suggest he'd go way ahead of Dalton Schultz. So if you're going to do it, if you're going to do a trade in a vacuum, if you're just starting a team from scratch, you'd rather have ROQUAN Smith than Dalton Schultz. I don't think that makes any of us who recognize that. You're not a Cowboy hater. That's just straight dope. One of them was a middle round draft pick. Not that original pedigree is everything. One of them was a high first round draft pick. But we don't play in a vacuum, do we? And so this leads us to the realities of the value of Dalton Schultz to this team at this time. Would I have franchise tagged him? I would not have, because I think the value of Randy Gregory was greater. I would have franchise tagged Randy Gregory. I would have taken my chances on negotiating with Dalton Schultz, hoping that nobody would give him $12 million a year. But then if somebody did, bidding him adieu and taking my compensatory pick. That doesn't mean I don't like him, doesn't mean I don't respect him. I think he's going to get along with CeeDee Lamb, he's going to get 1 trillion targets, which is why he's important to this team now. Now, Bleacher Report says, well, the Cowboys could just turn the page and play the kids. Not yet. Next year. Next year, don't sign Dalton Schultz. He might come off a season. He might catch 80 balls this year for 8 touchdowns, at which point somebody next year is going to offer him what the going rate for that, David Njoku in Cleveland, that's $14 million. Somebody will offer him $14 million next year. Then for my money, away he goes. Save your $14 million, gain the compensatory pick, and by that time, Jake Ferguson might be ready to go. What's happening here to some degree, because Jake Ferguson looks good. Jake Ferguson, the rookie, looks like he may mature into a Dalton Schultz, and that's a great goal. That way you don't have to re-sign Dalton Schultz. You just keep developing the next Dalton Schultz. But some of this reaction is the result of the idea that Peyton Hendershot, well, he's ready. No, he's not. No, he's not. He's an undrafted rookie free agent from Indiana who can run and who's a tough guy and who jumped off the screen, obviously, in that final preseason game. But you're not really ready to suggest, hey, this is just like having when we had Jarwin and Schultz. Now we're going to write it immediately. We're going to have Ferguson and Hendershot. It is not the same. And you, smart Cowboy watcher, no, it's not. I don't think Bleacher Report quite gets that. So Bleacher Report is suggesting this Cowboy trade concept. They also fold in here or how about trading the Cowboys starting tight end, who I think might catch 80 balls with 80 touchdowns, with 8 touchdowns. How about trading to Carolina, and let's get a draft pick for that. And I'm not here just to bash the Bleacher Report concept. Part of the point of what we're doing here is to walk us through the value of this player to this team. It's bewildering to think that the Cowboys need ROQUAN Smith more than they need Dalton Schultz. Look at what the Cowboys have at linebacker. Micah, Leighton, Barr, and Cox. Why do they need a linebacker? Bleacher Report points out the Cowboys might not want to pay top dollar to Dalton Schultz going forward. Well, what do you think it is that ROQUAN Smith wants? Why do you think he's having a problem with the Bears? He wants top dollar. And top dollar now there is $15 to $19 million. So you think the Cowboys might have a problem paying Dalton Schultz $15 million, but you don't think they'll have a problem paying ROQUAN Smith $19? You're wrong. It's also worth noting, by the way, before we get to the Panthers concept, don't the Bears have a tight end? Cole Kmet, 6'6", 260. What did he do last year? He had 60 catches for 600 yards. They already have a tight end. Bleacher Report says, or go to Carolina and trade him for a conditional 4th-round draft pick, 2023. So explain this to me on all these crazy fantasy trades. Why do I want a 4th round future draft pick when if he leaves via free agency, I can get at least that? It doesn't even begin to add up. But the biggest hole in this is about DAK. Are we really going to strip Dak Prescott of more weapons and then wonder why the Cowboys weren't as good as they were last year? Right now, the Cowboys don't have another receiver who's as good as Amari Cooper. That's a fact. We've explained why Amari Cooper isn't here, but it's still a fact that Jalen Tolbert's not going to be Amari Cooper anytime soon, right? They've stripped themselves of Lyle Collins. Is Tyler Smith someday going to be better than Lyle Collins? Sure. Well, that's fine, but not today. And of course, now Tyron Smith goes down. Now, again, maybe they fix some of this here in the coming hours, some of it with the signing of Peters. That's the hope. But you can't keep stripping Dak Prescott of weapons and then expect him to go be an MVP candidate. That's not fair. That's not smart. And that's not happening. Antoine, I'm finally here. DC, smash the like button. Yeah, please do that. The like button beats the algorithms and tells Cowboy Nation we're here. If, by the way, at the end of this fine program, you decide you like the information presented in an entertaining manner, will you please subscribe to what we do here? Oh, and by the way, yes, this is the week. We're giving away the 5 Super Bowl rings. What? Not the Emmy, just the 5 Super Bowl rings. And just in case you're wondering, because I've seen a couple of you comments saying, I thought I didn't have to be present to win the Super Bowl. You do not have to be present to win the Super Bowl rings. You simply need to be a subscriber. And now there's this. PristineAuction.com has contacted the Fish Report. Pristine Auction wants in, the most trusted sports memorabilia auction site on the planet, an A+ Better Business Bureau rating. And we are teaming up with Pristine Auction, as you can see in the pinned comment. I think it's pinned. Is it pinned? Or am I too dumb to know how to pin it? I wouldn't be surprised. There. Now it's pinned. Pin and pin. If I'm smart enough. So, CeeDee Lamb. Autographed Cowboys helmet. Giving it away. Thanks to Pristine Auction. I'm going to guide you to the website at Pristine Auction. You follow the link there. You register there. Use the registration code FISH. This one, very simple. FISH to be entered. And as a bonus, Pristine Auction will kick in $10 off your first winning auction. PristineAuction.com. That's where you go. I'm going to dig up a picture here in a moment. You're going to freak. So remember, we've teamed up with PristineAuction.com. This is a great giveaway. I think my 5 rings is pretty good. But this month, we're also doing this. We are giving away a CeeDee Lamb signed full-size flash alternate speed helmet. And to win, all you have to do is head to PristineAuction.com or just follow the link below. You see the link right below. You see the link in the comment section. And away we go. This episode supported by Pristine Auction. To win a CeeDee Lamb signed helmet, use registration code FISH and sign up at PristineAuction.com. So, not bad. Not bad. The rings this week to a free subscriber. And then the CeeDee Lamb autographed helmet. Remember last week, somebody said, Fish, why don't you give away an autographed Cowboy helmet? And my first reaction was, well, where in the world would I come up with something like that? Well, now we've come up with something like that. And I want to show it to you if I can, if I'm smart enough. There's the helmet. Yeah. It can and might be yours. So FISH is the promo code there. FISH22, the promo code for MyBookie. So, no, the Bears don't need a tight end. No, the Cowboys aren't giving up the starting tight end for a middle round draft pick in the future. No, the Cowboys aren't trading for ROQUAN Smith. No, the Cowboys don't want to pay ROQUAN Smith, nor do they need him. John L. Hill, Schultz is our number 2 receiver. Exactly. Now, check back in down the line. When Michael Gallup's back in week 3, when Jalen Tolbert develops in week, I don't know. And then a year from now, when you feel like your tight ends have developed, and we can have this conversation again. AD Big, member for 9 months. What about trading Schultz for Mike, the tight end in Miami? But why, though? Why am I I don't understand why I'm trading Dalton Schultz. He's needed. Tank Man, Fish needed a thumbnail, and a damn good one. And I got one. What's ROQUAN asking, says Mike M. The going rate is $15 to $19 million. Long, this isn't happening. I know, but understand the story behind the story. Let's talk about the value of Dalton Schultz. That's the point. Although I admit the thumbnail is adorable. By the way, wait till I put the CeeDee Lamb signed helmet in a thumbnail. If you really want to have an orgasmic experience, we will do Fish at 6 live tonight. We are invited to do Fish at 6 on Tuesday at a location, so I'm going to work on that. We're going to do one on location at a Frisco area establishment. I'm going to get the look and feel, and then we might just have ourselves a get together at a Frisco area location to be named soon. Good morning, Don and other Uncle Fish Premium subscribers. Hey, how do I become Uncle Fish Premium? Ask the fellas, they'll show you how. Ask Don, ask Texas Elvis, ask Paul Gale, and they'll show you how. The Cowboys offense, which was number 1 ranked in so many categories a year ago, number 1 through number 4 in almost every offensive category last year, is not going to do the same thing if you keep stripping it down. Now, we wrote a story the other day on CowboysSI.com. What if the Cowboys defense can carry this offense? Is the Cowboy defense good enough to do that? Wouldn't it be a delight if around here you could win some games 13-10? It doesn't happen very often in the NFL anymore. It happens when you have an extraordinary defense. I don't know that the Cowboys have an extraordinary defense, but do the Cowboys have one that can carry the offense sometimes? We've got Troy Aikman stuff at CowboysSI.com right now. We've got Micah Parsons stuff at CowboysSI.com right now. Go click there and do so about 5 or 6 times today, and you'll be amazed and astounded. Come with us to the Mike McCarthy press conference at 10 o'clock. Come with us to our visit on the field at 11 o'clock at the Star. And then in the noon hour, Fish for Lunch, maybe live from the Star with a live practice report. We appreciate you joining us. Thank you to our sponsors, and thank you for playing around with our sponsors, Pristine Auction and MyBookie. Much more to come on valuable prizes that can and will be yours. Fish out.